So I just wanted to do a real quick intro. My name is Samantha Sugars, and I am a 6th grade ELA student teacher this semester. And I would love any advice from other student teachers or, teachers, because I have lots of questions, but I also have some things that I've discovered that have really helped as far as workflow and some blogs that I really love and some other resources. So I'm also going to share a lot of that and just kind of update every few days or so and talk about the things I'm really excited about, because I tend to get very excited very quickly. I will talk to you guys later. Bye. After my first little video, I wrote a couple lesson plans, and on Thursday of last week, my teacher was sick and she had to take the whole day off. So they did get a sub, but I said, well, I already have a lesson prepared. I'll go ahead and teach that lesson because I already have it ready. I feel pretty good about it, even though, this is my 3rd week in the classroom. Well, that was probably a mistake. It was a huge mess. I'm glad I didn't record a video immediately after that because I was feeling pretty discouraged on Thursday. The kids were they were talking, but it's like, what do you do when the entire class is talking? I was yelling to get them to be quiet, which is the opposite of how I'd like to manage the classroom. But it's like when everybody's talking and you're trying to teach, what do you do? I mean, you can say, well, I'll just wait until you're quiet, but then what if they're not quiet? And I'm going to post this on YouTube. Any teachers or other student teachers, if you guys have a really talkative class. Now, my class, they're 6th graders, so they're 10 and 11, but they really are more like teenagers, more like middle schoolers, even though technically it's part of an elementary school still. How do you deal with teenagers or tweens who are being really rowdy? And they're not bad kids. They're super sweet. They're not really disrespectful. They just talk a lot. Anyway, the lesson was also kind of boring. And I think that was probably part of it. If it had been something more interesting than just comparing two somewhat dry passages, I might have been able to get their attention a little better. I'm currently planning my big lesson for the semester, which is my semester project. And as I'm preparing that, I will update this vlog and post those videos. I'm pretty excited about it right now, even though I don't want to teach ELA. Once I finish student teaching, I'm still pretty excited about what I'm going to do. I have a fun hook or, beginning thing where I'm going to be in costume. It's just basically an introduction, and I'm going to dress up like a detective because it's about finding text evidence and how you kind of act like a detective. And so part of it is also going to be mystery themed. And they'll actually have to do a little murder mystery activity, and I'm going to try and build that bridge between how you use inferencing and text evidence when you're reading a murder mystery or watching a mystery movie, and how that is somewhat similar to how you find text evidence in any text. So I'm hoping that the kids will really like it. And I will continue to update this as I get it planned out better, and any other little strategies and things that I find that I think are going to be useful for me or that I'm really excited about, I will add those on here as well. I'm probably not going to update this often because I am still a little weird about recording myself if anybody else is in my house. So if my husband or my kid are there, I don't do videos. So really the only time that I do are when I'm in my car, or like right now I'm at my parents' house and they're both gone. So anyway, I just went running. That's why I'm a total mess and my face looks like I have a terrible sunburn. I really do hope that this can maybe help somebody else who's doing student teaching. I know that I need all the help I can get with things like classroom management, and it's definitely a learning experience, that's for sure. All right, I will update this later. Bye. Good morning. It's Monday, February 4th, and I'm back at school. I downloaded a pretty cool resource last night for a vocabulary and context clues small group that I'm going to be working on with the kids. It's like a PowerPoint where they can click through the PDF document and they get the correct answer to the context clues questions. And I also downloaded another free resource from Teachers Pay Teachers using nonsense words to help kind of explain how you would find context clues. And I'd seen those before in one of my classes, but I thought it was a decent example and it was free, and so I just downloaded it, and we're gonna see which of those two we need to go over most with the kids and if both of them will help. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I think I'm gonna be working with small groups in each of my classes, and I have 4 classes a day. The other thing I wanted to mention this morning was the blog, The Cult of Pedagogy. This is an excellent teaching blog. She has fantastic links to resources on every blog entry, and she doesn't have any fluff blog entries. And it's all just deep dives into pedagogical theories and ideas for structuring classes and all kinds of other great stuff. I will show a couple of the blog posts that I especially liked, and I will also go through and link everything in the description for this video. I will go ahead and do that tonight. Anyway, I am gonna get to class and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. This is the website that I was talking about. This is Cult of Pedagogy. It's fantastic. I really love every single thing I've found on this site. This article is about how to manage a 90-minute block, and she goes through 5 different ideas for managing a block class period, and I love it. So there's the classic way, which is probably how we were all taught, which is the anticipatory set, direct instruction, application, followed by an assessment and reflection. My favorite is the workshop. This is more of a little group meeting at the beginning, followed by either self-paced or group work. And the Genius Hour, which I have not researched much, is related to this. This is fantastic because she has all of these links to great resources. So other resources on her own blog. She even has links to resources on other blogs. I love the idea of playlists. They're totally self-paced learning, allows teachers to have a lot more one-on-one interaction with the students who need it, while the students who don't need it can kind of work at their own pace. So the other 90-minute block schedules are the lab, which is a planned out activity or projects, and the sketchnoting is another awesome link that she has in here. This is something I had kind of heard it of as doodle notes, but sketch notes are actually kind of a different thing. I just started looking at this last night and it is so cool. So I highly recommend checking that out. The performance and then variety pack. So these are all just fantastic. Well, I just wanted to give a quick update before I get this completely edited and out the door. I did that little vocab lesson yesterday, and I decided at the last minute to grab the novel that we're reading, which is called Freak the Mighty by Rodman Philbrick. I think it's Rodman. And I got some little sticky notes and cut them up real small and stuck them over some words that had decent context clues around them. And I read the paragraph and had the kids try and figure out what the word was, and if they couldn't get it, I would read the sentence or the phrase that was a synonym for the word that we were trying to guess, and they loved it. Like, they loved it. They were so excited, and they kept asking me to do more because I only had about 8 of them prepared. So we went through the book, and then they wanted to try it, and it was like, I have not seen these 6th graders get genuinely excited about something like that. So I was really happy with the way that came out. Now, last night I tried to go through some of the footage from yesterday and put in images of the blog I was talking about over my film, and it was a mess because I had to upload this to my computer and then try and mess with it, and I had already edited some of it on my phone, and it was just crazy. So I'm gonna try and fix this out tonight and get it posted, and then hopefully I will continue updating this next week. Again, I'm probably not gonna get this out every week at all, but I know I want to go through how I do lessons now because I'm really excited about it. It has made my workflow so much easier, and as most of you know, if you're student teaching, most of Teacher College is just teaching us how to write lesson plans, which of course is not really what we end up doing in the classroom, and I definitely needed a better, faster way to do lesson plans, and I think I have found one, and so I definitely want to share that. And then, you know, I know lots of people know about these resources, like Cult of Pedagogy is a very popular teaching blog, but for some student teachers, maybe you don't know about it, so I figured I would keep sharing stuff like that I have discovered along the way that I really like. Anyway, I will get this edited tonight, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye!